Hi, Lee here. Welcome to the channel. So this isn't a guitar building video, it's actually a new tool day. So I thought I'd unbox and open this up and we can take a look at it. So what I've bought is primarily for sanding the bodies of the guitars. Is a spindle sander by a company called Triton. It's just found on Amazon. But I've been doing all of the edges of the body by hand, and it's really a long and laborious task to do so. So I really need to try and improve the results and pick up the speed. And to do that, something like this should help a lot. So I'll be able to put the guitar body down flat and then just run it along the sander. So let's get this opened up and we'll take a closer look at it. So we have our sanding cylinders, lots of different size sanding tubes to put the sander cylinders on. I think these are, let's open them up. So all these different circles, hopefully you can see that, they all have different sized holes in the middle of them. These are for putting on here to make sure that the sanding disc goes right next to the work, so there's no sort of gap between the spindle and the work. So that's pretty good. So let's put all the accessories on and we'll see where we are. So looks like this is for the extractor. I don't have a big workshop extractor, so I won't need that attachment. I can just attach my vacuum cleaner directly to here. I think the cylinders will actually just live on these spikes at the back, so I can start putting these on. And it looks like these discs just live on the side here. When you put the spindle on, I think these are to clamp the pieces down on top of it. That's my guess. But I'll take a look at the manual and we'll double check. So this one on its own, I think will just fit directly onto the metal spindle itself. I can just double check that now. There we go, so that's how that works. So these three washers are for the top. The smallest washer is obviously for the very smallest sanding cylinder. The medium-sized one does the next 2 or 3 up, and then the largest one will go on the largest 2 to support the top. So these just come off for now. So what I need to do then is just unscrew this, select a cylinder size that I need, and also the corresponding disc to go on the bottom. So it looks like this one. I use the medium-sized washer for the top. Okay, so that's on pretty tight. I've already plugged it into my vacuum cleaner as dust extraction. My vacuum cleaner also has a setting on it and another power socket. So the vacuum cleaner automatically turns on when I turn the machine on, so that's really helpful. But for now, just to test with a piece of wood, make sure I've got my ear defenders on because it's pretty loud in here, but we'll give it a quick go. So that seems to work really well. It's going to be a lot easier to get a 90-degree angle on the edge of the body. Most of mine, if you look too closely, you'll see it's not a perfect 90 degrees because of the hand sanding. There's some areas that might be a little bit higher or lower. But now with this machine, I should be able to get it perfectly square. So that's going to be really nice. So let's just carry on a bit longer just to get used to it. So that's actually a really good feature. I can put very nice rounded corners on here. Hopefully you can see that. So that's really handy. That was really easy to do that, and it's kept it nice and square. So far this machine is looking really good. I'm really pleased I've got this. It should also help with other curved surfaces on the guitar. So for example, where the headstock joins the neck, you always have that curve that you obviously traditionally hang the guitar from. Well, that curve will now easily be cut on this, and I'll be able to again keep that curve perfectly square to the neck. So really pleased so far. Everything looks good. It's all working correctly. So I'll review this again once I've done my next body, and you'll see me using it, and then I can give it a proper test and give you my verdict. But so far it looks really good. Really happy with it. And I'll catch you on the next video. Cheers.